I'm Rachael Cook. I'm from Walkerton, Ontario, and this is my first TDA tour. I decided to go on this trip probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and I had started saving up then for knowing that I would have such a length of time off that I'd be able to do a tour of this magnitude. I came across TDA. I had heard about them before in other tour that I had done. People had recommended them, and I saw that they ran a few tours in Europe. They do tours that are not just a week or two or here or there. They do over several countries over several weeks, so it kind of was the ability to check off several boxes at once, so that was an appealing factor.
Did you do any training, like, in preparation?
No, no, and I wouldn't recommend that. That's not the way to do this. I was dying day one, my neck and shoulders like a bag of rocks for the first week. It's not wise. I had full intention of training, and I rocked up to this tour just like, let's do this. I suppose my expectations coming into Europe were those that I've met with, like Italy, France, Germany, and Spain, just being very world class. I had no real expectations for Greece and Bosnia and Albania, and Montenegro coming into there, just very dramatic scenery as you're coming down the hills, through the tunnels, and having the cliffs on either side. That looks pretty epic, and the clear blue water is just pretty neat. So those areas are very appealing to me as well, like Albania and Bosnia, as you mentioned, just because they're less touristy, so they're less populated, less discovered, and it just it feels cool cycling into those countries. So we're doing a tour that's 7 weeks long, so that is difficult for someone who is not in your 50s, necessarily 60s or retired, to be able to take that period of time off. But TDA offers the ability to do sectional rides, so you can certainly manage maybe a 2 or 3 week ride, and that would give you a little bit of snippet of what their overall rides are like. That if you do not want to or cannot afford at the time to take the time off or the means to be able to afford a full tour, you can do everything in chunks. I just want to see every bit of the world. To do it by bicycle, I just think is a means where you can combine my passion for just being active and being physically fit, as well as being able to see these different parts of the world in a means that's not necessarily sitting in a car or in a train or on a bus and going from point A to B on the main road. So TDA takes you on back roads as well, so you see a little more, I think, of a local perspective. So you're getting a lot of views and you're getting perspective, hopefully, and you're potentially immersing a little bit more with locals. I think it's a good way to combine both physical activity as well as being able to sightsee.